Hello, I'm Dawn and I'm the Customer Service Manager at WeddingCuts.com. I'm going to show you a few ways to decorate your monogram cake topper with crystals. We are happy to decorate your topper for you, but if you want to do it yourself, I'll show you how to do it. We are going to make monogram toppers that are fully decorated, partially decorated, a mosaic style, and our ridgeline style. The supplies we use to decorate our monogram toppers are a strong adhesive like GS Hypo Cement, tweezers, a soft brush cloth like flannel or a baby receiving blanket, and genuine flatback Swarovski crystals in a variety of sizes ranging from the SS07 at 2.3 millimeters to the SS34 at 7.3 millimeters. The amount of crystals and sizes needed will vary by the design and letter size. The most popular way to crystallize a monogram is what we call fully decorated, where we completely cover the face of the letter with crystals. Here I have a brushed metal 5-inch letter D in the commercial font that I will fully decorate with about 250 crystals. Lay down your flannel, which helps keep the crystals from sliding around when you try to grab them with the tweezers. Pour each crystal size into little piles. I'm using the SS7, SS9, SS12, SS16, and SS20, which range in size from 2.3 to 4.8 millimeters. I make sure my crystal glue nozzle is clear by squeezing it a little bit. Now it's time to get comfortable because this takes about an hour to do. Working with only 1 to 3 crystals at a time, with one hand I dab a tiny bit of glue on the letter, and with the other pick up the crystal with tweezers with the flat back facing down and carefully place it on the glue. Each of our crystal artists decorates a little differently, but decorating a topper looks best with a large amount of small crystals. For example, I could put an SS20 here, but a few of them together look bulky. So instead I will place 2 SS9s or SS12s and build a pattern leading into a wider part of the letter where the larger crystals fit in better. As you start to build a good amount of crystals on the letter, they fit best when you stick with a direction, either going in columns up and down or rows across left to right, rather than randomly placing crystals. Another popular crystal style is what we call partially decorated, where we artistically place crystals in clusters on the letter. Here I have a 5-inch color monogram in blue pearl of the letter B in the Edwardian font. I'm going to use about 40 to 50 crystals in different sizes. First I place a large crystal size SS20 in the wide part of the letter. Then I place 4 smaller crystals size SS12 around it. This is the start to tapering the crystals from large to small so the design blends with the shape of the letter. Place size SS16 in between the 2 crystals, and then another 2 smaller, and then another one, and so on until you taper it down to the SS7. How big of a design depends on the shape of the letter. You can place these clusters at various points around the letter. Just use your eye to determine what looks best. Another way to fully cover the letter and add dimension is with a mosaic pattern. Here I have a 5-inch letter S in the Harrington font. This is going to take about 15 to 30 each of SS34, SS20, SS16, SS12, and SS9 crystals. To start the design, place size SS34 in a wide part of the letter. Surround it with a variety of smaller crystals. Build a design around different sized and different colored crystals. Pause for a moment and look at the design and then decide what color and size to use next. As you build the design, be careful not to overlap the crystals. If this happens, simply pry off the overlapping crystal and replace it with a smaller one. Surprisingly, the ridgeline design can be one of the most challenging to fit all the crystals in a neat line. Here I have a 5-inch color monogram in Dior 301 metallic of the letter M in the Renaissance font. This is going to take about 100 SS7 and 150 SS9 sized crystals. I just start by putting 1 SS9 size on the edge of the letter and keep working around the perimeter of the letter. In the corners, I might need to downsize my crystal to the SS7. The key to a great crystal design is patience, lots of crystals, strong glue, and a good pair of tweezers. Good luck with your project, and if you have any questions or just want us to decorate the topper for you, please contact us and we'll be happy to help. I'm Dawn for WeddingCuts.com, and thanks for watching.